This is me. Although there's a lot to understand about me, one of the main things is that I'm not a very serious person. If you see me around school, chances are I'm with my friends and I'm either laughing or smiling. They're a huge part of my identity at school. If I'm not with them, then I'm with my boyfriend. Having been best friends with him for 3 years, he's one of the main reasons I always have such a big smile on my face. I can't give him all the credit though. God has a huge part of it too. As seen in the last picture, if I'm not at school, I'm at church. I've been going to the same church since I was around 5 years old, but I didn't start going consistently till last year, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's definitely one of my safe spaces, and it makes up a huge part of who I am outside of school. During the summer last year, I attended church camp. It made a huge impact on my faith and definitely led me to a deeper part of my religion. After coming back from camp, I made the big decision alongside my friends to get baptized. This was a big moment for me and a huge leap towards my faith. Not too long after, I started serving at my church, teaching 9 to 10-year-olds on Sundays. Easy is not the word I would use to describe this job, but it's okay because I love these kids and I love serving for God and for my church. It's not something that I would ever complain about or change because at the end of the day, I did choose this job and it's very rewarding seeing my kids every Sunday and every Wednesday when I go to church as well and having them recognize me, and it's just very fun and chaotic. By my side, you will always see my sister. She makes up a great part of who I am, and I definitely steal half of my personality from her. She doesn't go to school with me, but my brother does. You might see us around school, me trying to hug him and getting rejected, or simply getting beaten up by him. All jokes aside, my family is a huge part of why I'm unique. My parents were both born and raised in Mexico, making me Mexican. I'm very proud of being Mexican and everything that comes with it, including the food and the music. I also love dancing, even though I'm really not the best at it. Food is a very big part of my culture, and as you can see here, I enjoy it very much. This was my first time in Mexico, and I had gone to a taco place that was very hyped up by my parents and my family. The place I stay when I go to Mexico makes me unique to Northwest as well, because I don't stay in a fancy hotel or go to any fancy part in Mexico. I go to my grandma's house where everything is very chaotic and loud, and I love it. My family makes up a huge part of who I am and makes me unique at Northwest because I have such a big and strong family. I have never had to worry about anything, and my parents are my best friends. I've always been referred to as a daddy's girl, and they're not wrong because I am most definitely the favorite. One of my biggest values has always been to maintain a close relationship to every single person I love, whether that be a friend or blood-related family. Doing fun activities with family and friends like going to carnivals, going to the mall, going to parties, or even going to concerts has definitely helped me maintain a close and healthy and fun relationship with every single person who I love. Like I had mentioned before, the music that I listen to makes up a huge part of who I am. One of those artists that I enjoy is Peso Pluma, and another being Bad Bunny, who I saw earlier this year, both of which I enjoyed with my sister. I love being myself, and I love being part of such a great community here at Northwest. Each and every single student has something unique to bring to the table, and that's what makes us so special. For example, my name is not spelled like a typical Lessli, and that's something that makes me unique. I'm religious despite the fact that I have interest in being in the medical field. I attend church twice a week, and my favorite hobby is teaching Sunday school every Sunday. I'm a bilingual Mexican, and although there's a lot of us here at Northwest, it still makes me unique. I have been and always will be the silly person who just goes by the name of Lessli and just wants to enjoy life. And that is me.
For me, boys, yeah. 1738.